Irwindale. As you guys have seen now, this is officially my last event with FEAL suspension race team. It's not really fun that it's the last one. I really enjoy my time here, but whatever we're gonna do is to make this round worthy and make stuff happen and go out with on a height. So we are ready to push limits. We have gone through whatever we need to do to set us up better than last year. Last year wasn't a very good event here, unfortunately, but with more experience underneath the belt and also more knowledge, a better setup, and some modifications, I think we'll do a lot better this round. So I'm excited. We are literally just about to go out to practice, so we'll catch you up and let you guys know how it goes. So fingers crossed. I have a good feeling it's gonna be a good one. One set of tire on, and it feels good. It feels good. I think I did everything that the judges asked for in the drivers meeting, so just need some more proximity against the wall and we'll be locked in. But it was the second lap out, so we definitely have more room to push. Now we have done the shakedown, so now it comes time for pushing it a little bit more, and it's feeling good. It's good vibes out here, so we'll see, but it's all solid as of right now. Doing good, how are you?
I'm excited.
Yep.
Irwindale's always fun.
Yeah. Maybe it's the last one, who knows?
You never know.
No, you never know about Irwindale. But it's a good time being out there. It's the last FD event of the year.
Right.
I have one more event in Spain next weekend, FIA. So doing double duty coming up. But now focus on this. So last event with the car and the team and all the guys, so a little sad, but when one door closes, another door opens. So hopefully it's for the better. Who knows? We will see. I think it's a good chance that it could go better, but there's a lot of planning ahead for next year, so we'll see. The only thing I'm sure about is that we're going to be here next year. So we're not leaving anyone, or we're not leaving FD at least. So you guys are stuck with me a couple of more years, hopefully. But I'm excited for the new things. New stuff is always fun. So
How do you think this year went for you?
this year has been ups and downs, and it stayed down from there. It started off really good with 2 second places back to back, Long Beach and Atlanta. But Orlando, it was going downhill from there. Orlando wasn't as bad. Lost in top 16 against Minoa. Now I'm going to get my redemption for that. So I have Minoa in top 32. New Jersey, we all remember I had the engine failure. The hardest moment of the season for sure. And I could never actually get up there after that. So this is my time to shine. The last round, the last time with the car, so maybe Ode will have it back in pieces. Who knows? I'm at least not gonna care about the car or anything. I'm just gonna go out there and care about whatever is in front of me right there and then. That means one practice lap at a time, one battle at a time. So, and hopefully by the end of the day we can, or by the end of Saturday, we can be on the top. So
That's the goal.
yeah, that's the goal for sure.
Yeah, now let's do it.
It's easy thing, just do it, right? Saturday morning and back at the track. Car is doing good, everything is solid. So ready to go and go out there and have some fun. Now he's warming up the car, but yeah, we have Minoa for the first Jesus. So we have Minoa for the first run tomorrow or today, and practice now. Watch the footage. We have a good game plan going into it, so I guess that's the plan, and just go out there, do our best thing, and don't leave anything up to the judges, and yeah, just go out there, have fun. It's the last time, so why not just add it on the height, and yeah, got nothing more to say, so back to the show.
All right, Hiro Manoa, Simon Olsen, 15 years young now, but 27 years old. Simon Olsen in the, look at that winning percent. It's 73%. That's just this year. Again, rookie of the year, Hiro Manoa. And I believe was his mom or his dad nominated for Smarter? Yeah. So I saw that on the voting sheet. But here we go. Hiro Manoa, Simon Olsen. Let's see how he ends up. Hiro Manoa right there in Juka Racing, 86. And Simon Olsen right there with the door. These guys there, ringing arms while driving down to that second outside zone. Great job by Hiro out front, and Simon Olsen cannot be shaken by Hiro Manoa. Well done by Simon Olsen. It is official. Simon is departing from the FEAL suspension team. What he's building, TBD from Simon Olsen, and Hiro Manoa, again, cannot shake him.
Man, if this is what the future of drifting looks like, I'm pumped for it. Look at this, two young drivers, two very hungry. Hiro Manoa, I mean, right up against the wall the entire time. Simon Olsen mirroring the angle, following just his footsteps. And now Manoa center punches that inside clip, so not quite the line I was expecting from him. I was expecting a bunch more angle, but look at Simon Olsen right there. Jeez.
Yeah, I think that's, you bring up a great point there. You know, here we talk about, you know, all of his utilization of the simulator. The factor that you can't factor in is the chase. You know, and like, and you can be great in the sim, but there's just the smoke, the wind, the hype, the energy of Irwindale, right? So that's where I think the equity and the history really holds up. But then he does this. Now he's just running like, oh my gosh, he's saying, hey, you want that door buff? I got you. Let me put this GT Radar right here on the door. Simon, good angle there. He's scrubbing some speed there, but that allows Hiro Manoa to get close to him. Here, bring it on past. What a great battle. Make some noise, Irwindale.
Oh,
the judging booth erupts with applause. What a great battle between Hiro and that, of course, of Simon Olsen.
And this is top 32. We're just getting started. So let's take a look here. Simon Olsen on power all the way through, pushes out nice and wide. Manoa getting in there really deep, getting the proximity as close as he can, but I mean, it does take some angle out. And then as they transition through here, I'd say Simon does have a better inside clip. And look at how Manoa just gets into the pocket. Now, it looks like Olsen might have tapped the wall, pushing him a little bit wider through the second part of that second outside zone, while Manoa is just, wow, just an incredible chase game as the judge is already looking for a side-by-side, which, I mean, I just want to keep seeing replays of this over and over again. it's really going to kind of come down to what the judges are favoring in these sections, or we're going to get treated with the one more time. I know what I want the one more time.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I'd like to see a winner. I think we have a winner here. I think we have a winner here.
Yeah.
Slide him left for Manoa, slide him right for Simon Olsen. Hero gets one of vote, gets a 2 of vote, gets 2 votes. It's split. So Reese Peanut Butter Cup Marin says no. He goes with Simon Olsen. The other judges, he liked the angle. So all right, well, split decision, but Hero Manoa comes out on top. Simon Olsen, we'll see you in a different car next year. Congratulations. Throw it down to Cerise Taylor. Cerise.
Welcome to the FIA Motorsport Games 2024, and yeah, we are happy to be here at the beautiful Circuit Ricardo Tormo.
The official opening ceremony for the FIA Championship, or FIA Motorsport Games. So we've been waiting for 2 hours now, and ready to hear what they have to say. So we're done with practice. Next thing up right now is qualifying. We have played with a different set of tires, trying some Molinos, trying some Extreme, trying some 5-star. We found the balance now, so the last set we did now was the Extreme. Not as much grip in them, but it's more easy to drive on, so we can actually make the line without a lot of corrections. But I'm happy with my own driving. The car is running phenomenal, no issues whatsoever. Track is getting better, there's getting more grip down, and the surface is like shaving off all the sharp rocks. So tire life is slightly better. Gearing, Chris has helped me figure out what gearing we can use, so we saved some tires and the car is still drivable. So after all, we're ready for qualifying, so that's the next thing. Let's get some food, some drink some water, and let's get ready.
And now Simon Olsen from Norway, one of the biggest stars, of course, here in this competition, has been competing overseas, we could say it like that, in the United States for the past 2 years. And we see a really smooth driving style there by Simon Olsen with his beautiful Toyota GR Supra. And yeah, painting out those, or painting over with black rubber these white outside zones as he comes to that last corner, and that is centimeter perfect in the end there by Simon Olsen. I think this should be a good one. As we have the scores coming in, and it's 90 points in the end. Good result by Simon Olsen. A bit of deduction there for the line, 4 points for style, 2 points for angle, but otherwise judges were happy with the run of Simon Olsen, and that puts him up into third position right now.
All right, first qualifying run is done. We scored a 90. To be honest, not too happy with it. We drove a lot better in practice. Where we leave some points on the table, it's definitely the entry. Maybe I felt it was a little bit more hooked up, or I was not going hard enough. So the entry was like, if I could have been perfect from the start, I would have been perfect all the way around, because it's the same distance from the start to finish of that zone that I'm too shallow in. So overall, happy with the run. We're 90, scored third place as of right now, but we are definitely aiming for that #1 spot. So we'll go out there, do the exact same plan, charge a little bit harder. We're definitely in the show no matter what. We have a good score, so now the plan is to top it off as best as we can. I know I can do it, and absolutely the most important thing right now is to beat Sweden.
He stays with his points, and right now we have a driver who wants, of course, to better his score. He was in P4 at the first run. Simon Olsen from Norway, one of the big guns, I would say, in this competition. This time here at Spain, and he's losing some speed. I think he was almost stopping at that moment. I don't know if it's the tires or something, but he was, I think, much faster in the first run, and he's like, wow, too much angle there for Simon Olsen, and it looked almost unchaseable there. I don't know what happened to the Norwegian driver. Was he trying something new, going all in, or was he happy with his first run, and that's why he didn't want to waste another pair of tires? So Simon Olsen 0, so it is an unchaseable run. That's what the judges deemed there with this. Yeah, he parked his car basically. So 90 or 0, yeah, all or nothing for Simon Olsen in qualifying this time.
All right, that was our second qualifying lap. We did extremely good up until we were not good at that. It was super slippery for the very last transition. You can see the tires are pretty dead. That was just one side, and the other side is slightly worse, where I don't know if you can see, but it's starting to delaminate slightly here. So the run was on the money all the way until the very last transition, where I was holding on a little longer than I did the run before, because I was leaving it a little bit too early. So my plan was to make sure to fulfill it, but when I was trying to dig the car over to do the transition, it just didn't give me any forward, and I slightly over-rotated. I catched it, but they deemed it incomplete because it was such an abrupt slowdown, and I totally agree with the judges on that call. So we're still rocking on a 90-point qualifying run, just from run #1. So officially, I think we still are #4 in qualifying. So it's a good result, but I knew we had more, and this run would 100% be better if we could just finish it up. So we're going to drivers' meeting and hear what the judges have to say after qualifying and going into tandem tomorrow. Could be a different story, so we will see, but by the end of the day, I'm happy. I think the team also is quite happy with the performance. Car is running amazing. Like, this Supra is awesome. So didn't skip a single beat, haven't touched nothing besides just figuring out the setup. So fortunate to have such a good car, but the team is making sure the car is good. So it's a team effort, but they make the job easy for me. So all right, I catch you guys tomorrow.
Hello and welcome everybody to the FI Motorsport Games 2024. We are at the beautiful circuit Ricardo Tormo, where of course the drifting is happening as well. Of course the whole games are a big spectacle of 82 countries with more than 650 athletes, and in drifting we have 32 countries. We see there are some clouds, but it's really great if it stays like this. We need some speed, we need some smoke.
Yeah, so we come to a stop at the ceremony. Sold the cars out here. It's a long line around the whole track. It actually looks like it's gonna stay wet for a while. Our weathercast says that it's gonna be dry all the way up until 4, and we're supposedly having time all the way until it's like 5. So maybe the last battles would be in duets, but that's okay. Well, time to go back in, do the last prep, and then we'll see you guys on the track. We're gonna get ready. Car is hot and warm already, good to go. We watched some of the runs already. No tire smoke, so that means it's gonna be slick. So we gotta figure out the rain setup and see what we can do there. But I'm confident in the rain normally, so I'm excited. Rain doesn't bother me, but you never know. It's a new car on a new track, so we'll see, but we're gonna do our best.
As we are ready for the next battle, as I said, Norway against Kosovo, Olsen against Kaitazi, and they are ready to rock. Toyota GR Supra for Olsen, for Norway against BMW E92 with that Eurofighter body kit, I think. Let's go! Nice initiation there by Olsen. We see Kaitazi lacking some speed, but is trying to come back, tries to come closer. And right now the drivers are avoiding that slippy outside zone. I don't know what the judges will say about that, but right now otherwise nice lead run there by Olsen. Kaitazi tries to come closer, but still lacking a bit of space, a bit of pace, and therefore a lot of space between them. Last transition to the last corner, Olsen smoking it completely out, and Kaitazi coming closer in the end, and that's it for the first run between these two drivers, as they will switch positions and go to the second run in just a few moments. Oh, and we see it's for sale. So if somebody wants this car, then it's available. Have to contact Dion Kaitazi. Positions are switched. Kaitazi out front. Olsen will be following. Okay, and they're ready. They're waiting for the green light at the starting line, and let's see how close can Olsen follow Kaitazi. Nice initiation, a nice line there by Kaitazi. He gets through to the outside zone, and nicely done there by Kaitazi. Olsen is really close and has to come closer, of course, to get a win in this battle. Not filling out the outside zone 5 there, unfortunately. Kaitazi and Olsen is coming closer and closer through this long outside zone. Lacking a little bit of angle, Olsen, but Kaitazi is much bigger on angle. Big smoke and almost around, and I think that was a mistake there in the end by Kaitazi. Went into too much angle and almost spinned around. So wow, what was that in the end there by the driver from Kosovo? Olsen was following quite closely, but I'm 100% sure we will see much closer battles in the end, and both drivers out of the cars, and the results are coming in right now. David says, Erasmus says, and Vatka says, Simon Olsen gets the win and advances on, but I think a good showing there by Dion Kaitazi, and we'll be happy to see him back maybe for the next games. So that's it for this battle, and we will continue on with the next.
Whew. That was the first battle, top 32 done. We got the win, super happy with that. It was extremely hard to see because right before the my run, one of the guys broke down the differential, I think it was, and leaked down the first turn. So they put down something to absorb the oil, but it was floating over with the line, so it was extremely hard to see the line. You can see how dusty and white the car is. So tough there, but we made it happen. We pushed mediocre after what Mats was telling me, so we will have a chat with him and see if that was a little bit too close or what we need to, but we got to win, most important thing. So now we'll see who our competitor will be for top 16, but we're in, we're ready, so let's go.
And, we have the next pair already lined up, and that's an interesting one as well. It's Simen Olsen from Norway against Dmytro Ilyuk from Ukraine. Simen Olsen, a big star in the drifting community all over the world. Dmytro Ilyuk, the gold medalist of 2019, the first FIA Motorsport Games. So everything can happen in this battle as they are getting ready, and we are ready. This should be a big one. Two Toyotas, or a Toyota Supra and Toyota GT86. A good initiation, nice line there by Simen Olsen. Dmytro Ilyuk really aggressive right from the beginning, from the first meters. He is pushing, he's almost pushing Simen Olsen there. Lets the space for Olsen to transition now through outside zone 4-5. Coming up to outside zone 6, and a bit of a mistake by Olsen. He wasn't there right from the beginning, as we see Ilyuk is trying to be as close as possible. And next transition, last transition, and now through the outside zone they go. Both drivers really close to each other and over the finish line. What a run there. Wow, amazing stuff happening here at this beautifully laid out circuit in Riccardo Tormo. So I think we're ready for the second part of this battle. Ilyuk out front, Olsen chasing. First one was great. Let's see how the second one will go. Good initiation there as well. Not the best outside zone 1, and outside zone 2 missed as well, almost completely by Ilyuk. Olsen hanging there in, but coming not too close. Now Ilyuk comes to the outside zone, but misses the next one again. So the lead one, I think, better by Olsen. Oh, really close transition there by Olsen. Tries to be as close as possible, lacking a bit of angle at some points there again, but that was a thing that Ilyuk did again as well. And coming up to the last corner really close, side by side, Ilyuk and Olsen, Ukraine and Norway. And both drivers out, and both of their cars, and we are waiting for the results, and the results are coming in, and the judges say Simen Olsen gets the win and advances on to top 8. And Dmytro Ilyuk, yeah, the competition for him this time is over in the top 16. Okay, we are ready for the next top 8 battle. That will be Simen Olsen from Norway against Zdenek Kaderabek from the Czech Republic. Both drivers also have done runs only in the dry in the competition right now today. Maybe they did get some wet practice maybe in the morning. Both drivers okay, thumbs up, and we are ready to roll. Let's see how this will play out. Right now, nice flick there by Olsen. Tries to get with the handbrake to that outside zone. Kaderabek will try to be as close as possible. Outside zone 2 is quite nicely done there by the Norwegian driver. Kaderabek tries to push, tries to hang on, and does it, I think, quite nicely at this moment. Beautiful outside zone there by Olsen, and we see it's getting wetter and wetter. The speed is not there from both drivers, of course, if we compare to some previous runs. But right now looks good. It looks good from both drivers, and now it's the time to push for Kaderabek. He slides a bit off track with 2 wheels and can't keep up 100%. But right now, really close at the end, and yeah, wow. Okay, drivers are ready. We as well, and off they go. Let's see what they can do. Nice initiation, really wide line there by the Czech driver. That's nice to see. But Olsen is keeping up the pressure at this moment, and is really committed to get the win here. But I'm sure that Kaderabek is as committed there as well. One wheel there in outside zone 5 as we move on to the long outside zone 6, and Olsen is still there, still keeping it really close. Almost copying everything that Kaderabek is doing out front, and now to the last transition, now to the last corner as they are going and sliding to the end of the finish line, and that's it for this battle. And we see that Simon Olsen is celebrating already after this run, so he feels that he did a pretty good job, and he did a pretty good job. Are getting closer and closer, harder and harder, and the winner of this battle will have to go against Joachim Andersson, who is doing a great job representing Sweden in drifting, and the results are coming in right now as we see the graphics on the screen, and it's unanimous. The winner is Simon Olsen. He gets the win. Norway moves up to top 4, and Zdenek Kaderabek is out of competition, but he did a great job to get to top 8. So I think he won't be sad about this. He had great battles and showed himself to the world. The driver who loses this battle will fight, or still have a fighting chance. Wow, long day, sorry. Fighting chance for the bronze medal. So important battle. Both drivers have driven beautifully, Joachim Andersson and Simon Olsen, and I'm sure they will put on a great show in these, of course, wet conditions, but still we see close battles between them, and that still counts, and we are excited to see them. Simon Olsen is ready, the Norwegian driver against the Swedish driver Joachim Andersson. This should be a pretty nice battle, and looks like we are ready for it. The starting judge checking if both drivers are ready, and then just giving the signal. So let's go. Let's go. This is it. Top 4. Top 4 is beginning. Andersson out front. Olsen chasing. Nice line there by Andersson, overcooking it a bit with 1-2 wheels off. Olsen keeping it close, keeping it calm right now through the first corners. Now the first transition. And beautifully done by Andersson, still maintaining that outside line. That is nice to see. Olsen on the good chase position there. Wide angle from both drivers, or big angle from both drivers, wide line from both drivers, and simultaneously transitioning to the last corner, to the last outside zone, and what a beautiful run by both drivers, Joachim Andersson from Sweden and Simon Olsen from Norway. Fight for third place, fight for the bronze medal, and fight of course for the gold medal, which in 2019 Dmitro Ilyuk got from Ukraine. 2022 it was Christoph Busch from Latvia. Ilyuk is already out of the competition, but Christoph Busch has still a chance. So Simon Olsen, a good Scandinavian flick there, tries to go with e-brake to outside zone 1, but can't make it happen. Outside zone 2 is already much better, and Joachim Andersson is there side by side, door to door. Right now, first transition on to the outside zone 4. They go outside zone 5 through, and big line, big angle. I would say almost copy paste of the run before they switched the positions. Deep angle from Simon Olsen, really smooth and fluid driving as Joachim Andersson is right by his door, banging, tapping and doing everything. Wow, what a battle between these two nations, between these two drivers, Simon Olsen and Joachim Andersson, and who will be who? We will know in not so much time, I would say, in just a few moments, and the both drivers discussing what happened during their runs, and they both seem in good spirits. I think they should be. They put up a great show for the spectators, and congratulating each other. Okay, we have the scores coming in, and I'm waiting for that, and the winner is in this battle Simon Olsen. Gets the win and advances to the final. The Norwegian driver is in the final, and he is pretty happy to say nicely. But Andersson will still have the chance to fight for third place. And a quick comment, of course, from David, one of the judges.
If we look on the both runs, Joachim was putting wheel off in 3 places in his lead. Both drivers having e-brake initiation. Maybe Simon was having slightly longer handbrake on the initiation, but overall it was cleaner lead from Simon. On the chase, both drivers were able to get really nice proximity when Simon was getting the proximity by cutting line in some places, and Joachim was reducing the angle. So chase to chase is very similar. However, Simon was having cleaner lead, which helped him to go into the finals.
Okay, great stuff. Thank you, David. Jakub Przygoński out front, representing Poland. Simon Olsen chasing, representing Norway. 2 Toyotas meeting in the final, 1 GR86, 1 Supra, and 2 amazing drivers. So let's see what they can do. Nice long e-brake there, but still he managed to get to that outside zone 1. Olsen following quite closely right now as they move through the course right now. And yeah, keeping it cool, keeping it calm, and that's what we have to do. Nerves of steel for these both drivers, to do not any mistakes, to be as wide as possible in the lead, to be as close as possible in the chase, and that's what we are seeing in this big final, the fight for gold medal. I think that both drivers showing their best, doing great, and here we see the last corner of this first part of this battle, and wow, so close, so close. What a battle between Przygoński and Olsen, and can't wait for the second part between these two. Wow. What a proximity between these two as they are getting ready for the second part of this. Olsen now out front. Przygoński will be chasing. And we are ready to go. The possibly last battle right now. Olsen out front, Przygoński chasing. A bit of a wheel drop there, but he is in the outside zone there. Olsen, as Przygoński is maintaining that proximity right from the beginning. Yes, what a nice battle between these two drivers. As we see, it's a big fail, almost touching there. What a transition there by Przygoński, leaving the space there, but keeping it cool and leaving no space between the two drivers. What again, monster transition there by Jakub Przygoński, and a joy to watch, just beautifully sliding through these difficult corners, and Przygoński is there side by side. They're coming to the last meter. That is the final. That was a final. Great job by both drivers, Simon Olsen and Jakub Przygoński, Norway and Poland. Yeah, 2 thumbs up or all thumbs up for these 2 drivers in this amazing final battle, and it will come, of course, down to the details. Down to the details. But overall, I think great showing, and fully deserved cheers for the gold and silver medalists. We will know in just a few moments, of course, which driver will get which medal. To a decision in just a few moments. Both are happy, that's for sure. Both got medals, and we remember Jakub Przygoński got the bronze medal in the previous FIA Motorsport Games, and right now let's see which medal he will take home this time, and which medal will go to Simon Olsen. So the winner of the event, and the gold medal goes to Jakub Przygoński. Poland can cheer. Norway is still happy about second, about silver medal. So thank you all to all drivers for such an amazing event. And yeah, despite the rain, we got great battles, and Jakub Przygoński is your gold medalist in drifting 2024 FIA Motorsport Games. Simon Olsen is the silver medalist. So gold goes to Poland, silver to Norway, bronze to Sweden, and yeah, these are the medals this time. So wow.
Look what we got. We got second place in the FIA Motorsport Games. I'm beyond happy. It was a tough one against Jakub in the finals. Was insane. Good gentleman's driving. Yeah, the Supra is probably now officially the best car it's ever been. I said earlier, like, I'm so comfortable in that car right now with the help from Chris. It's been insane of a difference over the last year how good that car has turned out. So quite happy with it. Also for Elliot, Mats and Frederick, my dad, Kayla of helping out here. It's been a great time, a great event. For sure there's always some frustration in motorsport, and it's for sure has been some frustrational moments here this time as well, but hey, it paid out. So very, very, very happy. A lot of sick, yeah, need to buy the, hurts my teeth. Yeah, super happy. Couldn't be more thankful for get this opportunity from the Norwegian Motorsport Association, and for all of the one back home that believed in me and wanted me to represent Norway in drifting. It's been an honor to be a kind of Olympic champion in drifting, or second place champion, or however you say, is insane. Super happy. So thank you to everyone for the support, and like I say, thank you so much to the Norwegian Motorsport Association.